Well, hello, everybody, and welcome. It's Maria Shaw, and we are here for our annual Tucson Gem Show. We are so happy to have everybody. We know there are only over 2,000 of you that have pre-registered, and we want to welcome everybody in. If you're joining us for the first time live on YouTube or Facebook, welcome. You can bop in and out. This is going to be probably about a 90-minute showcase of some of the most beautiful gemstones and jewels that I handpicked from the Tucson Gem Show. Joe and I were there in January and February, and we're there for almost 10 days. And we had a wonderful time running all over. We have some beautiful, beautiful things that we're going to showcase with you. I wanted to showcase one of the amethyst pendants here that I have on. This is a butterfly amethyst pendant, all done in genuine amethyst beading. I'm going to have Joe take this off so I can show you. Joe, you want to come in and say hi? Anyhow, everybody's wondering where you are tonight.
I'm here.
Beautiful necklace. So if you're interested in this, we only have one. It's one of a kind. Hi, Samantha. Welcome in tonight. We have the full moon tonight and tomorrow, you guys. So if you're manifesting to release anything, this is a great full moon to do it, especially if you're releasing a relationship, because Libra is the sign of relationships. But just look at the beautiful handiwork on this. This is the amethyst bead. And then here is the pendant, butterfly pendant. Isn't that gorgeous? Yes, beautiful. So we only have one of these. This retailed in Tucson for over $200. We bought it wholesale, so we have one of those. And if you'd like one, they're at the end of Greg put together a special section. They're at the end of the section. This is the butterfly amethyst necklace. We have another one that I want to showcase before we get into the meat of the show. And this is almost like a mystic topaz. We only have one of these also. Retail from our Tucson gem sellers would be over $200. We also have it for $99. Isn't that absolutely gorgeous? And yes, this is gold tone. This is all beautiful beadwork on this one. Beautiful. And that is absolutely beautiful. So anyway, if you'd like one of those, go ahead and grab that because there's only one of those. And I want to remind you that a lot of these items, we have very limited quantity. Some of them we only have one. Some of them we might have 3 or 4. So don't delay. And Mr. Greg Bass, our webmaster, is going to show you exactly how you can order while you're still watching the show. We have information about shooting stars and why they're so important to manifest under. We have so much information that we're going to share with you tonight. And we hope that you do make a purchase as well. Good evening, Greg.
Good evening, Maria. How are you doing today?
Good, good. You want to tell the folks about how, if they want to order something while we're doing the show, how they can do that?
Yeah, absolutely. Whether you're on your mobile device or a computer, you can listen into the show, especially if you're using Facebook or YouTube. Even if you get out of the screen, it'll keep the video playing while you go into another tab on your phone. Man, technology these days is awesome. If you're on a computer, go ahead and just open a new tab. You'll hear us in the background, but you'll be able to see the best that Maria has to show. Some people already jumped ahead, Maria. We sent that invite and gave the people that registered for this event the first opportunity to see everything, even before we talked about it. Mm-hmm. And a lot of people took that opportunity. So some of the cooler things, even our special highlighted item in the invite has already sold. So really excited to have everybody join. I'm going to share my screen for 1 second. If you go to mariashaw.com and you look in the online store, click online store here at the top, you'll find spring webinar here in the beginning. This is the spot where you can find all the different things that we're going to be talking about. Of course, purchase like you would normally. If you want something, quantities are absolutely limited. A lot of the items that you have, Maria, are one and one only. So make sure you do not delay in your purchase. If you want that item, you can always come back. Of course, this is recorded and it's actually live on Facebook. So you can just go back a few minutes if you need to, but you don't want to get too far behind. That said, unless you have questions, you can use the Facebook chat, YouTube chat, or just send us an email and we will get back to you. But this is the best way to participate in tonight's show.
All right. Thank you, Greg. Some of these items I do not have actually here in New Orleans. They're with our assistant, Debbie Harden, so she can get ready for shipping. Some of them I do. So what I'm going to do is, as I talk about them, if I don't have them in house here, I'll have Greg put a picture up and I'll describe what it is. If you have any questions about it, like Greg said, you can always talk with us in the chat. One person was already asking about my necklace, my pendants. We're going to be talking a lot about this. This is the shooting star pendant here. This is one that that's a meteorite that came from a shooting star. And this is moldavite, and this is also Libyan desert glass on the other side of it. So I always wear these three together, these three meteorites together, anytime that we have a full moon or a new moon, or when we have a meteorite shower, because it attracts the energy. And we're going to talk all about that, so you know when the next meteorite shower is coming up to make a wish. I wonder how many of you had actually ever saw a shooting star before. I know my husband has. And when you do it, you're supposed to make a wish at the moment that you see that shooting star, and it's supposed to come true. All right. So the first item that we're going to talk about, I don't have with me, but Greg's going to put the picture up. This is the first item. If you just want to shift energy in your home or your office or your car, you want to do a really good pick me up and also a protective type thing. This is an amethyst gemstone, kind of like a little hanger. And you'll see all the chakra beads with it too. It'll help balance energy in whatever area it's in. It's about this big. And it has the tassels, and it is raw amethyst. And amethyst is good for intuition, psychic ability, to see the truth, and protection. And then it has your Om symbol for peace and balance, and it has all your 7 chakra stones. We only have 2 of those, so I'm not going to spend too much time on that. But if you want one, pick them up. They're really nice. And if you got to grab somebody a little gift, this would be the perfect gift. They won't find it many other places. Amethyst is good for intuition too. So make sure that maybe you pick up one of those if you're doing it for your meditation room as well. Number 2 is the amethyst rose quartz and crystal pendant. We have only about 22 of these, I believe, 23. This is your Trinity right here. If you're going to buy any gemstones, you need to have all 3 of these in your collection. The amethyst, of course, for intuition, the rose quartz for love and to raise your vibration, and the quartz crystal, that's your everything crystal that magnifies any other gemstones that you're wearing and offers protection and raises your vibration. Working with all 3 at the same time as a pendant will really satisfy whatever energies are out of balance and that need to come into balance. A beautiful piece. It's silver toned. Again, the amethyst, the rose quartz, raw form, and also the quartz crystal. Perfect gift for someone or for yourself, but this way you don't have to buy 3 different stones. You've got all 3 of them on one pendant, and you can wear these with your other gemstones too. But I would definitely pick one of these up while we still have them. Number 3 we're going to talk about is the selenite tower light. Now I'm going to spend a little bit more time on selenite. Selenite is a stone that is good for insomnia. I have a friend in Florida that years ago, she could never sleep. She's a Virgo. She'd sleep 2-3 hours a night. So I got her one of these for her birthday, and she put it on her nightstand, and she slept for 5.5 hours the first night. That's really good for her. Okay. Because Virgos are always worrying. They're always up and down, can't get their mind to rest. We have brought in for a special price. This is actually a lamp. You can put a tea light underneath it, a tea light candle, or you can actually get a cord and a bulb and put it underneath the lamp. There's a special place for it. So this is the selenite tower lamp. We don't have too many of them. They stand about this tall. I would say put it on your nightstand. I have one in my foyer. It just a beautiful glow to the room. But also when you warm up that energy of selenite, you'll feel the vibration of that stone acting as a healer or a conduit for real positive, soothing energy. So this stone is good for meditation. If you have a meditation room, for sleep, put it on your nightstand. In the family room for peace and harmony. It's a beautiful night light too. If you just want like a little light in your foyer, but it just has this warm, beautiful glow, and the energy about it is just the energy that it emits. You'll feel the difference. My realtor bought one, and she came back for 2, and she said, I've got it on my mantle, and she said, I can tell the difference. There's a big shift in the house. So if you've already worked with selenite, you know what I'm talking about. So if you want to use a tea light candle underneath, you can, or if you have a cord with a bulb, you can pick one up at the dollar store real cheap. But selenite tower light. Now, if you prefer a tea light candle holder, we also have those. You can purchase the next item and just keep using it as a tea light holder rather than having to put a cord. It's going to be smaller. It's going to be about this big. Does the same thing, has the same energy, just a different way of using it. And again, this is not real polished selenite, is more in the raw form. Gorgeous pieces, also makes a nice gift. Think Easter gifts, think Mother's Day, all of this stuff. If you get your order in tonight or tomorrow, Debbie will be at the post office early this week. Tomorrow's Wednesday, probably tomorrow, Thursday. So you should be able to get your order fairly soon. If you're burning candles in the tea light, and you have a specific intention or prayer that you want to set, burn a green candle for money or health. I know we're Catholic, so when anybody was sick, my mother would always burn a St. Jude candle that was specially green, or a little green tea light. That helps if somebody's sick. It helps with healing. Also good for prosperity. White is for peace, if you're going to burn just a plain white tea light. Black candle is good to remove negativity. Purple is for lawsuits. So if you're in the middle of a lawsuit, you want a good outcome, set your intention and your prayer and light the tea light. You get a purple one. Pink is for love. Okay, love and happiness. So just write out your intentions, set on a piece of paper, set it underneath the candle's base. Do not leave the candle unattended. And then light it, say your prayers, say your affirmation. And then as the tea light burns out, you know that energy is being sent up into the heavens. And a good time to do that is going to be April 19th, April 20th. So you have plenty of time to get the candle, because we have the new moon eclipse. And new moons are good for new starts. And this new moon eclipse is going to be one of the biggest and most powerful of the entire year. So if you're setting intentions, mark that on your calendar. Okay. I want to make mention also, this is going to be a busy month, and so is May, but we do have a Mercury retrograde coming April 21st through the middle of May. I believe May 15th. Check your moon calendars for that. So this one, I don't think is going to be as difficult as some of them. But you do want to get your orders in before we go to Mercury retrograde. And I also want to make mention of my spring webinars that are coming up. I have 3 spring webinars that are very exciting. One of them is the spring predictions. This year, we have so many planets that are changing signs. We have Pluto going into Aquarius that already has. We have Saturn went into Pisces. We have eclipses. We have Venus in Leo and Mars in Leo this summer. It's going to be the summer of love. So many things are happening. So I'm doing my spring predictions webinar. And then I have a webinar called the Mark of the Millionaire. We're going to find out if you have the Mark of the Millionaire in your chart. This will be more of a limited group, so we can take questions. We will pinpoint your earning power based on your chart, what to look for and how to make money, where you shouldn't place your energy because you're not going to get much back, but also to see if you have the Mark of the Millionaire in your chart, meaning that at some point in your life, you're bound to be a millionaire. Now, that doesn't always mean that you're going to win the lottery, but you're bound to be a millionaire either through some way or somehow. And we can look in the charts and find out if it's through an inheritance, through marrying a millionaire, through your own business, through luck, through lotto, through work, through real estate. So this way you won't waste your time on pursuing something that's not going to bring you money. So that's going to be the other webinar. And then we have one also called Angel Numbers. Most people don't know this because in numerology, you have a life path number, you have a soul urge number, but you also have an angel number. And it's so important to learn this so you know what to look for. And if you see a specific number, if it's your number, you need to pay attention. But we're going to cover a lot of angel numbers too. So if you'd like to get the spring bundle of webinars and save $50, you can do that at mariashaw.com as well. And I would urge you to sign up for those fairly soon. Before we get into our next piece, I just want Joe to talk about his webinar since we've got your attention. It's coming up April 16th. And it's right before one of the best eclipses, new moon eclipses that we're going to be seeing in the entire year. So this is going to be, I'll scooch over. So this is going to be a great time to be
I
manifesting.
don't even know where I am.
Well,
Here I am.
Why is this webinar different than the other ones that you've taught?
So if you remember the very first webinar that I did about manifestation, I showed you exactly what I did to get the stuff that I manifested. This particular webinar is going to be about people who still haven't got the things that they wanted.
Okay.
I'm going to show you maybe why you haven't got what you wanted, and I'm going to show you how to break down those walls with a really, really great solfeggio meditation at the end. I was going back and forth about what to do with it, but I kind of feel that where we are in the world and where we are with our manifestations, maybe we just need to go with the flow. Maybe we just need to let things go and let them work themselves out instead of us pushing ourselves on it. So that webinar is going to be extremely intense. The solfeggio frequency at the end, the meditation, I think is 15 minutes at the end of that one.
Okay.
It's really going to be good, but this one's very different. This one is not showing you how I got what I wanted. It's showing you how to progress and proceed in getting what you want.
Okay. So it's almost like a booster.
Yes, but see, the problem is a lot of people didn't get their manifestations. I only showed you what I did. The first time this is what I did. This is what I listened to.
And we have
this
had
is
a
what
lot
I
of
said.
success. Yeah.
Absolutely, we did. But for those who didn't get what they wanted out of that, there's a reason for it. So I'm going to break down during that meditation how and why maybe you didn't get your things, how to look at things differently. And then we're going to do that go with the flow meditation at the end of it.
Okay, great. And
Very
again, that's going to be April 16th at 7 o'clock Central, 8 o'clock Eastern. If for some reason you can't join us that evening, you can still sign up for the webinar and you'll be sent the replay.
Yes.
Yeah. And then what I would suggest, you'll get to get the replay even if you're with us live. Make sure that you play it again on the 19th and set your intentions again during that full moon, that solar eclipse. That's going to be very, very powerful. I'm glad you're doing it right before.
It's going to be exciting.
Because you're getting people prepared. All right. Thank you, Joe. Thank you. We're going to get back on with some more things that we have. I want to talk about the shooting star necklaces, and I want to talk about shooting stars. Okay, this is a really big deal. I want to direct your attention to the shooting star pendants and the Gem Sisters duo. The shooting star pendants are meteorites, and meteorites come from shooting stars. So here's an example of one of them. Oh, let me see. This has got a amethyst gemstone in it. I'm backwards on this, so it's hard for me to get accustomed. But look at that beautiful piece. These are all set in silver, but this is an actual meteorite that came from a shooting star. We have them in unisex form. We have them without any gemstones on them. We have small ones. We have big ones, all different sizes. I have one on here with my moldavite and my Libyan glass. It's right in the middle. I have one with a gemstone on it, a peridot, because I'm manifesting abundance. So we're going to talk about 4 different meteorites today, and I'm going to tell you when you can expect to see some shooting stars and when you should be manifesting and how to prepare for that, okay? They can occur at any time of the year, but some meteorite showers occur every year right about the same day or time. And some of the more famous ones have been observed by people in generations for hundreds and thousands of years. But these shooting stars, these meteorite showers, have an astrological effect on us too. And well, they're not as prominent as the planets, like the Mercury and the Sun and the Moon and Pluto in our solar system. They still create energy in the atmosphere that are potential to affect us, especially those that occur on a regular basis. So you want to look for these showers that occur every year, because each shower has a different meaning and will help you manifest different things. So one of the astrological energies of a meteorite shower has to do with change and transformation. Much like a new moon or an eclipse, meteorite showers bring in a lot of new energy and encourage us to look at new experiences in our lives. So, that's why I always say, if you see a shooting star, make a wish, and you should manifest during these meteorite showers. I'm going to give you the dates of the next ones that are coming in, okay? There are 4 types of meteorites that we're going to talk about today. And meteorites, a lot of people call them gemstones from outer space, because that's where they came from. Okay, so you already know, most of you know about the moldavite, but I bet you some of you are even wearing some of these now. So the shooting star pendants that I call the meteorite is the one that I have on right here. Okay. They can also be particles from asteroids and things like that too, but it's a spiritual stone that aids in the metaphysical abilities, such as telepathic, clairvoyance, and foresight. It also helps you, this particular stone helps you tune into the wavelength of other beings so you can, I guess, telepathically understand where they're coming from. And also, if you work with other beings in other dimensions, like your angels or your guides, this stone will help facilitate that too. It's also good for positive manifestation. It can help you achieve your goals and improve your circumstances. It's also good for new opportunities. So this is why you always want to have your meteorite on when you're manifesting during one of the showers. And if you order one of these, we're going to send you a list and date of all the meteorite showers that are coming this year. You're going to have the exact dates because there's quite a few of them. And you know, they don't always happen around new moons and full moons. But these are beautiful stones. And they, like I said, they come from, here's one with a quartz crystal on it. Look at that one. These are the extra large ones. I think we only have 3 or 4 of these, the extra large ones. The other one that you know about, that most of you have, is the moldavite. And moldavite, see if I have any pieces of it. Yeah, I do. Moldavite is a stone that a meteorite hit the earth, 20 million years ago. And it's a stone of transformation. We have a lot of different types of moldavite. Greg has the sister duo one up there. Yep. So we have these pieces. This one's got a moonstone with it. This one's got a lot of silver. So the moldavite, as you'll see, this one's got some quartz crystal on it. I even have the ring. A lot of you have purchased the ring from me with the Herkimer diamond, which we'll talk about Herkimer diamonds in a little bit. And then we have one big, we only have one. It's a size 8. I think it's moldavite and Herkimer. Look at the size of that compared to the smaller ones. Look at the size. So that's a big chunk of moldavite and Herkimer together. But moldavite, it has a really interesting energy. I got my first piece of moldavite, back in 2015. And I wore it like right here between my throat and my heart chakra. That's where it works the best. And I felt like I was coming out of my body. I couldn't stand still, just a couple blocks up from the jewelry store. So I called the jeweler and I said, "What's going on?" And the jeweler said, "Oh, thanks, Darlene. She's got her ring." I think she got this one. Yeah, she got this one right here. And the jeweler said, "It's going to take you about 3 to 4 days to get acclimated to the energy, because the energy is from the heavens, from outer space. And moldavite, it will put you on your destined path almost immediately." Within weeks, I got a job at CBS Records, a syndicated radio show. I met my husband. I ended up moving. There were so many changes that I had to take the moldavite off and just let it rest for a little while. But people will say that moldavite can go put you out just like that. And within a month, I had so many changes. It's a good idea to change up your moldavite if you feel it's not working for you anymore. Maybe it's outlived its usefulness. So you can always get a new piece. Joe trades his in like once or twice every 2 years. And then he'll get a new piece that's highly activated. But we have lots of different types of moldavite. So you'll see those. But if you like the sister duo, which I'll describe in a little bit with the Libyan glass, and we'll tell you why that's so powerful together, hold on for that one, because that you're actually going to save about $40. The Libyan desert glass is the yellow stone here. And this is moldavite's sister, the exotic sister. It's found south of the Mediterranean Sea in Egypt. It is a tektite meteorite, and some pieces still hold sand in them from the Sahara Desert. This is kind of rare. It's getting harder and harder to go in there and mine. The Egyptian government has put restrictions on the miners. But this stone fell to the earth about 29 million years ago in a meteorite crash. It's a highly protective stone. This is a helpful stone for people that feel that they do not belong on the earth plane, that they've come from somewhere else. They got dropped here and they're supposed to navigate and help the world and humanity in some way. But this stone works as a psychic shield. It raises your vibration just like moldavite does. And the one thing, if you have trouble keeping money. Libyan glass helps you keep on track with your finances to ensure that you always have a constant stream of money. But it's a good stone to guard against any toxic people, negative energy, psychic energy being directed at you. And it is known as the stone of the sun because it's a yellow. So wear your moldavite with the sister stone, the Libyan glass, desert glass together, and the vibration is absolutely wonderful. You'll tell if you have a moldavite and you get a Libyan glass, when you put it together, it just boosts the energy. They're absolutely phenomenal together. So if you only want to get like the Libyan glass because you already have the moldavite, you can do that. But if you want to get the duo and you're thinking about getting one moldavite and one Libyan glass, if you buy the duo, you'll save $40 on the two. And if you want a meteorite stone, you can order these separate. But if you want to do the trio like I have, there's a special add-on. If you order the duo, you can get any of the meteorite pendants, the shooting star pendants, for $50. And some of these pendants are up to $100. And it doesn't matter which one you choose, but you have to put in the comment which one you want of the shooting star one, because once that's gone, we have to go on to the next one and the next one. Okay, so we're going to have to pick for you if you don't put it in the comments. But if you wear all three of them together on a chain when there's a meteorite shower, because these stones come from up there, you're going to be almost like a conduit or a magnet for that energy, if that makes sense to you. So when there's a meteorite shower, wear these a couple days before, during the shower, and a couple days after as you're manifesting, because that energy from up there will end up connecting with this energy, because that's where your stones come from, and it will lift your vibration even more, and it will also help you manifest. And I think that when you're wearing them during a full moon or a meteorite shower, it'll help recharge them too. So make a wish on the meteorite showers. The Greeks believed that wearing a shooting star necklace would bring the owner a year's worth of good luck if they wore it during a meteorite shower. And so I think that's probably where the idea of wishing upon a shooting star came from. So the next meteorite shower is going to happen on April 21st and 22nd. So right after the eclipse, right after the new moon in Aries. And this one's going to stir emotions and memories that take us closer to our true selves. It's also going to be a time when hidden things in our subconscious are going to bubble to the top, our fears, our self-doubts, our insecurities, so we can heal them. So the one coming up on the 21st and 22nd is a fabulous time for healing. Set the intentions of what you want to heal during that period too, and let your meteorite stones absorb the energy that this shower is going to give you on a very deep level. It's a very deep healing level. And you don't have to be out in watching for a shooting star when you're wearing the necklace. I mean, that'd be great if you were, but just wearing it around the 20th, 21st, 22nd, 23rd, because that energy is coming down to the earth anyhow, and it's going to be attracted. It's almost like a magnet that you're wearing. But we're going to give you a list of all the meteorite showers so you know when to wear your pendant and when to manifest for those types of things. And oh, by the way, we're also going to give you a list of the showers. We have another one May 4th and 5th, and that one contains dust from Halley's Comet, and that brings about new opportunities with friendship. But we're going to give you what they mean and what they're good for as far as manifesting. Okay, the next thing that we're going to get onto is the selenite heart rulers. I love these. Now we sell these gemstone hearts for $8 at our gem shows. You're going to get all the 7 chakras. So 7 times 8 would be $56, right? And then you get the selenite wand. I think these are only $39. So you get the selenite, and then you get the 7 chakra stones. And I absolutely love hearts. And these are attached. Okay, it does come in plastic. This is good for balancing your home. Any time that you work with chakra energy, it creates a balance and more prosperity. So what I would do is I would put this in your office on a desk, lie flat in the living room, maybe in the center of the coffee table. There's so many different ways you can work with this. We don't have a lot of these, but they're so pretty. So if you like these, the selenite with all the different hearts and the chakra colors, the amethyst, the blue howlite, the rose quartz, the aventurine, the tiger eye, the orange calcite, and the carnelian. Beautiful, beautiful. That makes a nice gift too, doesn't it? So remember to get the selenite rulers. The selenite mushroom lamps, we only have 7. My friend Jane told us to get, when we were in Tucson, she said, whatever you can find mushrooms, go ahead and get it. They're really, really popular. People love them. So what I did was I looked all over, finally found some selenite mushroom lamps. This is what oh, they're not a lamp. That's right. I keep thinking lamps. Thank you. Debbie was the one to point us out that these are just selenite mushroom towers. I know we had some lamps though, but I think they were a little bit bigger, and that's why I keep referring to them as lamps. The meteorite pendant, you want to know what gemstone it is, Sue? It is a meteorite from a shooting star. So it's not a gemstone. It is actually a meteorite. Just like the moldavite is a meteorite, a tektite, and Libyan desert glass is, this is actually a piece of the shooting star, okay, that was able to break through the earth barrier and fall here to earth. And some of the gemstones that I have on the meteorite pendants are peridot, which is good for abundance and money, amethyst, which is good for intuition, psychic ability. I have in the medium size, they have blue topaz, which is good for peace and harmony. And then I have a clear quartz one and one of the extra large. And remember, if you order the duo, you can request, but we only have 3 or 5 of them left. The $90 meteorite pendant with the gemstone, the extra large one. Okay, thank you, Greg. Thank you, Debbie, for talking about the mushrooms. They're a same deal with the selenite, peace and harmony. They're just really cute. And mushrooms symbolize long, healthy life, and a symbol of long-term success in your personal life or in your work. So having them symbolically in your home, that can help you there too. Okay, the other one that I do not have on is the fossil dish catch-all. We only have one, so you may want to tap the photo and see all the colorful artwork that nature made. These are often used in homes for protection and long life. They have links to the past. And can be helpful for past life visualization, astral travel, and increased knowledge of ancient ways. Fossils are associated with the element of earth, which can heighten your intuition, especially when you're learning about crystals. This just makes a nice catch-all jewelry. You can put your jewelry in it. You can put your gemstones in it. You can put your manifesting wishes in it. Again, makes a nice gift. And the thing is, we have a lot of things for ladies on here, but we usually don't have a lot for guys. A guy would appreciate this. And remember, this is genuine fossil. It's from nature. It comes from the earth. So it's real. You can use them around the home to create a harmonious atmosphere. They help us get organized. And they also help us feel more secure. I also have the little fish dishes with the fossil fish dishes. They do the same thing. We only have 7 of those. They are so cute. They're about this big. Greg will put that one up next too. The little fossil fish dish. It should be next in the line. If it is, we'll see. The fish, there it is. Isn't that cute? I absolutely love that. Yeah, everybody, we had a lot of those. Everybody bought one of those that we showed it to at the store, at the show in Lansing and Minneapolis. Okay, next one we're going to go to is the polychrome jasper. This is a good emotional stone for healing. This is a palm stone, just fits in your palm. A lot of healing crystals focus on fixing the pain and the suffering, but the healing properties of polychrome jasper focus on the possibility of tomorrow. This stone helps remove darkness and invites light into your auric field. It's one that brings good luck and happy, joyous journeys. It's also known as the supreme nurturer. So when you use them, your nurturing vibration brings an improvement to how you feel. You can meditate with this. You can use it as a worry stone. You can place it on your desk, in your crystals. It's a very nice stone to have in your collection. Next one we're going to talk about is Kambaba jasper. We have some big hearts. They're about this big hearts. And the Kambaba jasper, I think we only have 3 of them. This stone is said to be, by my gemstone jeweler, more potent than aventurine, which is the gambling stone. If you're doing any manifesting work, this would be a good stone to meditate with, or make up your manifesting list and put it underneath the Kambaba jasper. Kambaba jasper, very, very good for abundance, prosperity, and meditation. It's a substantial stone too. It's pretty thick and it's weighty. So this would make a nice gift if you wanted to put it in a nice box for gift giving. And then we have a pair. We only have 2 sets of these. We have the Kambaba Jasper, green jasper pair of feet. Aren't these cute? They're only about this big each, but you're going to get both. You're going to get a pair. So we only have 2 sets. Okay. And this is the same thing. It could be a manifestation dish. You could put your crystals in it. You could put your jewelry in it. Anything you want to do with it. But I just thought they were so cute. So I bought a couple of them, little Kambaba Jasper feet. Okay. It's a very powerful grounding stone, connects you to earth energy, and helps improve control over impulsive actions. It helps healing emotional issues and restoring harmony and balance too. All right. Another stone that I found that I really, really liked in Tucson was the orange sherbet calcite. I've got some hearts, and it's for anyone who feels down on themselves. Its orange rays mirror that of the sun. Even just holding it produces endorphins in the body that lift your vibration. This is a great positive and uplifting stone. I was researching orange sherbet calcite because I'm really drawn to this stone, and everywhere I go, I want to get orange sherbet. I also have a pendant coming up a little bit later in the show, but we only have one of them if it hasn't already sold. And it's said that it's a very, very good stone for joy. Anybody that's a boss or a manager has to lead people, this is a good stone. Lifts the vibration. It's good for creativity. And they listed about 5 different of the zodiac signs, but it's also especially good for Cancerians. So I thought that was nice. We're going to talk now about the selenite harmonizer set. We only have 2 of these, I think. And, we have a lot of selenite in the show because a lot of you have been asking for it. But the set has beautiful carvings in it. And what you do is you hold one in the right and one in the left hand, and you hold it at your, you can hold it at your chest level or on your knees. And you just close your eyes and you let the energy of the stone work through you, work up from your feet all the way through to your chakra, your crown chakra. Lovely stone that does the same type of work, but also can be used, as harmonizers. They harmonize and return your body back to peace and harmony and balance. If you're feeling upset, if you're extra stressed about something, if you come home and you're angry about something at work, you can sit there with those harmonizers for 3 to 5 minutes. Just hold them there, close your eyes, let the power of the energy of the stone just kind of whisk its way throughout your body. Let it flow, and you'll feel better. We only have 2 of those. It's a beautiful gift for yourself. Okay, let's take a look at, let's see, do we have the silver druzy? Yeah, a silver druzy. Druzy is associated with peace, tranquility, and patience and unconditional love. Using this stone in the home amplifies the positive energy. It's so bougie. I love it. It's just so cute. It's just sparkling, abundance. It makes you happy just looking at it. So druzy is a good stone to lift the vibration as well. We have this as an art piece. It's about this big, the stone itself. On the black base. You could put it anywhere in your home or your office. People won't even know that you're using it to raise the vibration. They'll just think it's an art piece. You don't have to tell them, but you can really shift and change vibration in a toxic office sometimes by using some of your art pieces. The fossil hands. We talked about the fossil feet. Now we have the fossil hand. Let me get one of these out for you too. I bought these because I thought they would be good for manifesting. I'm always trying to come up with new things that we can do for manifesting. So this is the fossil hand. As you can see, it's almost as big as my palm. You can put your pay me oils to store here. You can put your gemstones here. You can put your manifesting list here. It can be a catch-all for your jewelry, etc. But this is the fossil, remember, which is good for change and grounding. So I don't know how many we have of these, but I would definitely pick one up. And if you're going to do something and give somebody a gift, maybe you'll get the pay me oil. Let me see if I have the pay me oil around here. And you could give them the pay me oil and the manifesting dish together. Beautiful fossil hand. Not a lot of them, but enough, I think, at least to go around for a couple people that want them. Listen, I'm trying to find, here they are. You guys in the last show a year ago, because we always do this show once a year. We did the jewelry show this year earlier, but now we're doing with all the different crystals and jewelry. A lot of you have been asking for the bloodstone. I was able to negotiate a really good deal on the bloodstone set in silver. I have a lot of pendants. I have the sphere here. We only have one of the spheres. I believe it's going to be under $100 for the sphere. But I also have the pendants. And you can tell the bloodstone by the green and the little red dots. Little red calcifications in the stone. But this is also known as the Christ stone. The blood is said to be the blood of Christ. It symbolizes courage and justice. It helps boost motivation, increases creativity. There's a better picture of it right there. And also the immune system. It helps with blood. So this is the best day to wear your bloodstone. You can wear it any day you want, but the day that it's going to be the most effective to wear is on a Tuesday. Okay, and Tuesday's ruled by Mars. You could put the sphere in the center of your house to ward off any toxic energies and to keep the immune system of the home high. If somebody is sick, you can put it in their bedroom. Just make sure that after they get well, that you cleanse the stone by putting it in the full moon or saging it or smudging it. Okay. We only have one of those. Debbie, I want to make sure that you include a sphere stand with it, please. But the bloodstone pendants, like I said, we were able to negotiate because we bought quite a few of them. They're only $49 set in silver. And I think we might have about, 10, 13 up there. So if you want one of those, please grab one. We only had like 3 in our last show and they went immediately and we couldn't get any in for a while. So go ahead and grab one while you can of the bloodstone. Very good for immune system. Okay. Let's see, orange microline palm stones. Here's one that you probably haven't heard of before. They kind of look like the orange sherbet, don't they? But the key healing properties, this is a stress reliever. It's used for balancing, protecting, and releasing negative toxic energy in your auric field, as well as gaining clarity of mind. A lot of people that are taking tests that work with a lot of data, that are students, or that are just finding that they can't remember things like they used to, are buying the orange microline. And it helps with gaining clarity and stimulating dreaming. So if you want to remember your dreams, or dream when you go to bed, and because you want to focus on getting answers from your subconscious, all of our information lives in our subconscious that comes out in our dreams. We put some microline in your bed's, your nightstand, especially if you want to connect with people on the other side and you might have some visitations. This will help enhance those visitations or those dreams. Okay, orange microline. Okay, the one that I don't have with me to show you, but it's online, we only have 2 sets, are the chakra sphere ball set. We only have 2 of them. And they have all of the chakra spheres. And this is a nice stone, an acrylic base if you want to balance the energy in your home. Okay, this very, very nice stone for balance work. And all the gemstones are genuine gemstones. You'll see the amethyst there. You'll see the aventurine, the honey calcite, etc. We only have 2 of those. I won't spend too much time on those because those are going to go quick. One of the other things that I want to talk about that we're able to get, and believe me, Debbie Harden had me looking all over. We ran all over Tucson. If you've ever been to the Gem Show, you know. I found them on the last day. They are the brass. These are made of brass, silver tone Year of the Rabbit pendants. Now they look silver, but they're actually brass with the silver, sterling silver overlay. And the Year of the Rabbit, whether you're a rabbit or not, this is a great pendant to wear to celebrate the Year of the Rabbit, which we're in right now. And rabbits multiply blessings, abundance, and good fortune. So it's a fun stone to wear. But if you are a rabbit, you need this pendant anyhow, right? Okay, we're going to have some of these items, if we have any left, up in Saginaw. I think that's, what is that, April 16th? I'm trying to remember. Let me look at my calendar. We've got so many events coming up. Yeah, April 16th, Sunday, April 16th, Sheridan 4 Points in Saginaw, right off of Tittabawassee Road, Psychic Fun Fair. 10 to 5. We will have a lot of readers there. We have a new reader who's giving free readings for all of the walk-ins. And if you want to leave a donation, you can if you like the reading. But her name's Melinda, and she's going to be doing free readings. So get there early. You can get there before 10. Miss Lynette will let you in if you come around 9:30. That's going to be April 16th. Greg Krebs just confirmed he's going to be there. And Dorothy Chenard. Dorothy has been with me the entire 30 years that I've been doing psychic fairs. She stopped doing the fairs all around. She was only limiting herself to Lapeer because of some family concerns. And she said she's going to do Saginaw. This is the first appearance in Saginaw in probably a good 15, 20 years. So if you love Dorothy and you haven't seen her for a while, she is a tarot teacher. She does pendulum readings, numerology, and of course your favorites are going to be there too. 10 to 5, April 16th, Saginaw Holiday Inn. All right, we'll try to bring some things if we don't sell out, okay? We also have some free $90 passes for our Minnesota show over Mother's Day weekend. Normally I charge $89 for the ticket, but this year, because it's my 30th year doing psychic fairs, all of the tickets are free in Minnesota there. And we have limited seating, but we are invited to all the classes in the Crossing Over Gallery, all my speaking, all my guest speakers from 10 to 5, Saturday and Sunday, Mother's Day weekend. I would suggest making this a Mother's Day gift for somebody in your life. Get your mom, your sisters, your aunts, your cousins, your friends, all to come spend the weekend together. If you just want to come in on Saturday or maybe Sunday, you can. We have Dr. Newstrom, Marianne Newstrom, talking about mother archetypes. I'm going to be doing a Crossing Over Gallery. We have so many wonderful classes, and that's going to be in Bloomington, Minnesota at the Marriott Airport Hotel across from the Mall of America. But you can register and get those free tickets before we sell out on my website. All right, we're moving on to the large rhodonite hearts. And these are big ones. These are about this big. This is the rescue crystal. It rescues those with sadness, grief, depression. It's praised for its capacity to fill both your heart and your soul with feelings of love. It helps remove blockages from past love and relationships that have ended, or if you've lost somebody, or if you're grieving over the death of someone, or a divorce, or a breakup with an ex. It helps remove that blockage so you can, emotional blockage, so you can move forward and invite new love into your life. But if you're already in a relationship, it enhances that relationship. Okay, remember we talked about the Herkimer and the Moldavite ring, the big one. We only have one of them. It's a size 8. If I can't find it here, Greg will put the link up. Yeah, my stuff is a mess right now. But the Herkimer diamond ring and the Moldavite together. Herkimer diamond boosts anything. This is the big one, Greg. It boosts anything that it touches.
Yeah, I'm fairly sure it's sold.
Oh, it's sold? Okay.
Hold up. Moldavite
It's
and
$159.
I think it's sold. Yeah.
Okay, somebody got that. Just so you know, that Herkimer is going to enhance the energy of that Moldavite. It's a very powerful, and those are very big, substantial pieces in that stone, and that is set in sterling silver.
Let me look to be sure.
It's going to look again
because
I'm going to look to see.
I know
if it
that
is gone,
some have sold. I just want to confirm.
Yeah, I know we're moving them pretty quickly. Oh, here, I think I have it. So if someone did buy this, just let us know that you bought it, okay? Here it is right here. If it's still up there. But see how substantial that is?
All I'm seeing in the store left is the Moldavite and how you say it? Herkimer ring, size 7 and 8.
Okay, so this is the smaller one. If you don't want such a big, substantial ring, these are a little bit more dainty. Let me see if I can put it up there. And that's the Herkimer diamond, and you get 2 Moldavites. 2 pieces of Moldavite, and it is set in sterling silver. Now, they come in size 7 and size 8, and they are adjustable. They are adjustable. So if you're a size 9, you may want to buy the size 8. If you're a size 6.5, 7.5, you may want to buy, go down or up a size. We don't have a lot in the size 7.
Yeah.
We have a little bit more in the size 8 because you ladies have been asking me to buy bigger size rings.
Miss Sandra picked up the large size Moldavite.
Okay. Congratulations, Sandra. Good for you. You're going to love it. Okay. All right. So, the Druzy Agate Goddess Geode. I went crazy on these in Tucson. I absolutely love them. Now, if you don't want jewelry and you want a stone, you want an art piece, here's a geode. It's about this big, and it has the baby goddess, and it also has the amethyst on the crown chakra, amethyst point on the crown chakra. And remember, druzy's good to boost the vibration, confidence. It lightens the energy in a place. And then, of course, you got your amethyst for your intuition. I bought a lot of the inner goddess, the baby goddess faces. I absolutely love them. And speaking of that, we have the large rose quartz sphere, but I want to talk about when we get done with the showing the rose quartz sphere. I'm going to jump out of place here and talk about the rose quartz piece with the baby goddess too. So we're going to go on to the large rose quartz sphere. This is a very good price. I don't know if you guys have there it is on that page, second one down there. Yeah. If you have bigger pieces in your home, I know a lot of you buy littler ones. This one's going to be about this big, and rose quartz is good for love. It's good to raise the vibration. It's good for joy and happiness. I handpicked all of these. This is a beautiful pink color. So I think we only have 2 of these, and I'm going to request that Debbie sends a stand with both of them. So if you like these, grab one. It's an excellent price. I've seen these in gem stores around town here. I live in the French Quarter. There's a lot of gem stores around here, and these would go for well over $200. So if you want one, we have 2 of those. They're priced at a reasonable price because I get them wholesale. I want to jump back then, Greg, and this is not in line, but the rose quartz, because I just described it, the inner goddess right there at the top. There you go. Look at these. If you just want a stone, an art piece, because some of you are not here to buy jewelry tonight, you're here to buy the stones. This is something that you've got to get. It's about this big. About this big. We have a couple of them left, and it has the goddess, baby goddess, with the amethyst point on the crown chakra. And again, this is raw rose quartz. So it's got a lot of energy. And of course, you know, the symbolism of the goddess. It's a good price on that too. I don't think you'll find those anywhere else. So if you like that, it makes a nice gift, a beautiful piece of art, and it lifts the vibration in the home. All right, next up, the chocolate calcite sphere. Chocolate calcite is a highly grounding and stabilizing energy. It brings a lot of expanded awareness, inner balance. It gives emotional stability by reminding you that whatever you're feeling will pass. It empowers encouragement and to use all of your energy constructively. So if you're focusing on something that's wrong and you're bitching and complaining and worrying, using this stone in a meditation or having it in about your space with all that energy you've got going on, it'll help you use it more constructively. So you can channel that energy into something productive rather than worry or, negative talk. Okay. So I don't think we have very many of these. Maybe one. Just one. If you'd like to try.
Well, one's sold already, and then we have one left.
Oh, we have one that already sold. Okay. So if you like this is the last one. I try to, mix up the stones with the jewelry. So for people that are just here for the stones, you'll have some things to look at too. And this is an unusual piece. I've tried to get some things that you guys love, but also some things that maybe you haven't seen before. I want to mention real quickly the Easter Bunny basket bundles. The first 10 people to order will get a gold rabbit, not a chocolate one, a gold rabbit. You're going to get a Easter purse. They come in all these different colors. There's purple, yellow, pink, red, and blue. You're going to get the purse. You're going to get 5 different items, and you're going to get your choice between a lepidolite sphere or a crystal ball, and both of them will come with a stand. Lepidolite is for peace. This is a beautiful purple color. I wonder if you guys can see that, with little sparkles, and it's got some organite in it. And it's good for peace and harmony and spiritual awareness. So if you want the lepidolite sphere, which is normally $30, you're going to get it free with your Easter basket bundle. There's about $160 some worth of free stuff in there. And you'll also get some other goodies as well. So I wanted to mention that because we only have about 15 of those left, I believe. And Easter's right around the corner. Why not buy yourself something for Easter? That's your Easter basket right there. That's your Easter basket. You don't need all that candy. If you want some, I'll have Debbie throw you in some Hershey bars or some jelly beans. But this is stuff you can use year round too. I love the stripes on these purses. They got the shoulder strap and the handle, but they're cute for summer as well. Okay, remember we talked about the orange sherbet hearts. I also have the juicy orange calcite necklace pendant. I only have one of them, and it's in. Did I have that one here? I want to say that I do. Hang on one second. Let me bring that one out. Yeah. I try to get really organized today, and it never fails. I've got too much Virgo in my chart. Everything's got to be just perfect. So this is how big it is. And look at the natural color in that. Absolutely love it. Comes on a long chain. You don't have to use this chain. You don't want to, but you're going to get it. Beautiful piece. We only have one of them. That's the juicy orange calcite necklace. I hope somebody buys that. I love it. And you know, just to back up a second, we only have two of these, I guess. Two of the pendants, the inner goddess pendants, because I think Doreen bought one last night. Now we're going to choose. We have two of these left. We probably had about 10 to 15 a little while back, but people have been ordering. So this is Druzy. You can see the matrix that it comes in. Absolutely gorgeous. What I would do is I would take it off this cord and I would just put a, maybe like a velvet or a satin blue, light blue or gray cord with it instead of the black one. But absolutely beautiful. So try to find that on there if you can. I think that might be the last thing that we might have added. But that is a beautiful piece. I think we only have two. Debbie has one and I have one. So make sure you pick one of those up. Okay. Amethyst and moonstone point pendant. Oh my goodness. I cannot believe that we still have this because I had showed this during the jewelry show. This, you're not going to find this for any price anywhere else. It has genuine amethyst and moonstone in sterling silver. There it is. Look at the back of it. Gorgeous piece. And it's double terminated, double pointed. Good to direct energy. Good to see the truth. And of course, the moonstone is good for safety in travels, intuition, to heighten your intuition. Beautiful piece. I hope somebody gets this. It's absolutely gorgeous. What's the price on that online? Oh, that's good. That's a good price. Okay. Wonderful. All right. Let's see. Oh, the Libyan glass. I should just bring all these over here. You know, I talked about the Libyan glass pieces, the sister duo here, but I also have some big ones. If you're not interested in getting a smaller one and you want more of a substantial piece, I have 3 large pendants here. There they are. He's showing them. So this is the size. You can see the difference in the size. There's one. That one's more of a smooth one. This is more of a little bit of a raw one of the desert glass. Very well set in the sterling silver. And then this one has a different type of a setting. Remember the Libyan desert glass is the sister to the Moldavite and enhances your energy. Really, really wonderful way. We have a lot of the smaller polished ones too. And we only had 2 rings, so we didn't have Greg put them up. I have some rings left from our jewelry show. So he doesn't have these up there, but if you're interested, you could always call me offline if you want a ring. The rings are $89. I think they're probably about a size 7 or size 8. So the desert Libyan glass, we do have, different types of it, different amounts, different sizes. But if you want the special where you're saving $40, you want to get that duo. And then you can also order the Moldavite, even the $90 necklace you can get as an upsell for an extra $50 instead of the extra large is I think 89 or 90. You could get that for $50 if you order the duo. Well, we still have it. Because a lot of these are being sold. All right. A lot of people like the Let me bring all these over here. You guys like the labradorite. Now, I didn't buy as much labradorite because I know a lot of you have purchased it from me over the years. Look at the size of this one, though. That's a huge piece of labradorite. And that one's got some beautiful blue in it. Labradorite is the stone to the Temple of the Stars. There it is right there. Stone to the Temple of the Stars. Excellent price, set in silver. You'll get the chain with it. I don't know if the chain is silver, but it works. It works for right now until you decide where you want to do it, what you want to put it on. But gorgeous piece. Stone to the Temple of the Stars. If you don't want moldavite that's going to put you on your destined path very quickly, labradorite works in a softer way, slower way. And it also brings people to you that want to help you get on your destined path. So that's our labradorite. Black onyx. I'm going to spend a little bit more time on the black onyx, if I can find it here. Greg will bring it up online too while I'm speaking about it. Now, black onyx is 50% off. This is one of our specials today. And Doreen, who got the invite last night, got the one in the middle. She bought the two-stone one, okay? This is a stone that offers powerful vibrations of protection, willpower, focus, and strength. Many believe that onyx is there to drive motivation and push you forward in life. It activates your root and your solar plexus, as well as your third eye chakras. Black onyx is good for grounding, protection, self-control, a shield against negative energy. And since ancient time, black onyx is said to absorb negative energy. Anytime you're wearing this, the darker the crystal gets, the more negative energy it's absorbing. So you want to look at the different sizes and the different shapes, some like the round ones, and all of these are done in sterling silver. Okay, they're all done in sterling silver. It's said that Cleopatra wore black onyx for its protective features. And since sensing negative energy, this crystal will vibrate. And it is said that it alerted her of any potential danger. So if you're wearing this necklace and all of a sudden you see it vibrate or feel it vibrating, and I would try to wear this piece between the throat and the heart chakra too, just like your sister duo, because you'll feel the vibration there stronger than if you had it on a long chain, okay? Unless it's set right at your solar plexus. You want to wear it very close to a chakra point. So if there is any negativity, the crystal will start to vibrate a little bit. It might either warm up or you'll feel a little tingle, and this will warn you if anybody negative is in your vicinity, or if you're coming into a negative situation, so you can stop and just kind of check things out. Okay, so that's your black onyx. We only have 4 of them, and they're half off. I was able to negotiate a very good price because I bought so many of them. So please think about getting one of those. Well, Greg puts up the Fairy Cross stone ring. We only have one. It's in a size 9. I was checking these out online. The real ones, like I have, are going for $199 and $249, almost the same ring, but no ring is the same. Okay, I'm going to show you the one I have. I got to go get it. But no ring is going to be the same. These are definitely made in nature. I'm just going to try to get organized over here. So this is called the Fairy Cross Starlight. It's known as the fairy stone, fairy crosses, fairy tears. Comes from the Greek word. Let me take some of these rings off that mean cross. And this cross naturally appears, is born onto this stone. Okay. Absolutely. It's a big ring. It's a substantial ring set in sterling silver. I only have the size 9, the Fairy Cross stone. If you love this stone or are interested in it or love fairies or you're drawn to this, because you're supposed to buy things you're drawn to, don't delay in contacting me or don't delay in ordering it. It's helpful in relieving stress, finding magic in life. It helps those that are suffering from depression or addiction. It helps people understand the reason why things may be happening. It's been used in manifesting. It strengthens the power of the affirmations. and it's been carried around or worn to protect the wearer of accidents. So if you're accident prone, or if you travel a lot, or you're on the road every day, this is a good stone. If you don't always wear it on your finger, carry it in your car. Fairy cross, the fairy stone, starlight. Okay, now we talked about the meteorites early in the show. Remember the shooting star. If you are not getting the duo set or even a shooting star necklace, consider getting the pyramid ones. I'm going to show you what they look like. Very, very powerful. Okay. The spiritual meaning of the pyramid is strength, stability, and power. And this, the bottom part represents the foundation of the earth, and the top represents the higher consciousness. And pyramids are said to generate negative ions, which carry balance over the body's electromagnetic system. And whatever sits inside of a pyramid, which would be your shooting star, your meteorite, helps to balance the energy in your body. And it becomes easier to receive messages from your intuition and higher beings. When you wear this stone, the meteorite, with the pyramid, this is good for recharging, attracting, meditation, and healing. So let's say you want to get the duo, but maybe you don't want to get one of the meteorites that you saw, but maybe you want to use the pyramid in the middle of them. Can you imagine the power of the pyramid and what it represents with the meteorite and the moldavite and the Libyan glass together? Wow. We only have like 7 of these, and they are in sterling silver. All right, tourmalated quartz pendants. This helps keep you away from negative thoughts and emotions. This stone has black tourmaline in it. Black tourmaline and quartz crystal. It's set in quartz crystal, so the tourmaline grew inside the quartz. When you combine the most protective stone, black tourmaline, with quartz crystal, which enhances any stone that it touches, can you believe the power of this for protection and energy boosting? Wonderful. We only have these 5 that are shown. I would definitely get one of these. Black tourmaline and rainbow moonstone pendant. Moving on, moving on, moving on. We don't have a lot left, but we still have some substantial pieces. Let me see if I can find this piece. Here it is. I'll show you how big it is. I don't know if it should be on there. If it's not, Greg will find it. Black tourmaline and moonstone. So again, there it is. We only have one. Protective stone with the moonstone. Intuition, balances emotions, safety and travel. Beautiful piece set in sterling silver. Only one of them. Very nice. All right, moving right along. The orange seraphonite pendants. Now, seraphonite is a stone that is called the angel stone. It's a stone that connects you to your angels. Let's see, where did I find that one? Huh. Well, Greg will bring that one up until I find it, because I wanted to show you guys the sizes of these. These were pretty substantial. These may have fell off the table. They're orange and green.
Fairly sure that sold.
All of them sold?
Oh, no, here it is.
There you go. Because we have a really big one in the middle. Yeah. And then, which is a great price on that, by the way. That is an excellent price for all of them, but that big one for that price is good. So it's a stone of spiritual enlightenment. It's said to be one of the most important stones for connecting you with and communicating with higher energies, your angels, your guides. And if you're doing any astral travel, it's excellent for self-healing, and it promotes living from the heart. If you don't have this in your collection, because you may have the regular seraphonite, I would suggest you get this and maybe wear it together. The regular seraphonite, which I just have a set of earrings, is green. See if I can find those. Some of the stuff must have fell, because I don't even see some of this stuff up here, and I know that. But here they are, the seraphonite earrings. These are the normal color you would see, and they're for pierced ears, and they're teardrop. And they look like angels' wings. So the green, there you go. Yeah. The green seraphonite, and they're set in silver. We only have one pair. Angel Connection Stone. Just a pretty stone to wear. There's a lot of stones here that look pretty for the spring, isn't there? A lot of those nice, softer colors, especially that orange and green seraphonite. Those are beautiful spring, summer colors. Let's see what else we got here. Tourmalated black tourmaline. Okay. We've already talked about the seraphonite. Oh, I'm going to call it the Toodle-Doo set. Toodlite. True. I hope I'm saying it right. Thulite. I don't think you guys have this stone because I'm just starting to find it. And it's not cheap. There you go. There's the bracelet right there, the exact same one you're seeing that Greg's got up. And here's the pendant set in silver. Exact same one that he's got up. Now together, these would be close to $150. I decided to bundle them. I decided just to bundle them together. So you would be able to get, a better deal on them and get both of them. Why not? It's a naturally pink form of zozite. It's also known as rosaline, the rosaline stone. And it reminds us when we wear it that we should be focusing and loving ourselves first, taking care of our needs first, and then taking care of the needs of others as we see fit. But too many times we neglect ourselves. If you know somebody that does for everybody else but neglects themselves and their suffering, this may be a good stone to get them, a good gift item to get them. If it's you, you should be wearing this on a regular basis to learn to say no. No, the bank is closed. No, I can't help today. Jolie, Debbie wants to see the link for the rose quartz stone with the baby goddess. If you can find Jolie or repost that, please. But this is a stone that's said to be very comforting and healing to those who have suffered abuse, neglect, even sexual assault. But if you're not a victim of abuse, it helps alleviate pain, grief, anger, sadness. And it's got a very soothing nature. I'm going to call it the Toodle-Doo stone, but too light. Just these two pieces. We're going to bundle them together for under $100 rather than $140, $150. So if you like those, and this one will come with the chain. I don't believe this is a silver chain, but the piece is set in silver. Kind of looks a little bit like rhodonite, but it's rosaline. So there you have that. We only have the one bundle on that one. So if you like that, act on that real quick. Okay. I'll put that one away. Septarian. I only have 3 septarian. Now, a lot of you have the actual stones. You've purchased the stones, the septarian eggs from me over the years. You probably have one. Some of you probably are looking at it right now. I was able to find pendants, septarian pendants. They look just like the stones. Look at that. I've got 3 of them. They're set in silver. And this stone nurtures and grounds the wearer. It brings feelings of happiness and understanding. It improves communication. And it's also linked to money and career. It is said to attract wealth and opportunities financially and will help boost your career. So if you're looking for a new job, a promotion, or continuous success with your career path, you may want to keep that stone in your collection. All right, moonstone. A lot of people, I know I carry this forever, but I'll tell you what, there's so many of you that are asking for moonstone. Do you have any moonstone? So I went out and I bought a whole bunch of it. I've got this shape online, and I have beautiful pendant on a chain. I have a couple other pieces that are not listed, but these are being what's shown right here. And moonstone, again, is for intuition. It is for safety and travels. It balances emotions. And I dropped one. Oh, put that down here. Balances emotions. This one's kind of cool how it's set. This one you'll have to ask me about because this one's not online. I don't think it's online. That's a cool one too. And then I also have these that I think that you still might have these online. They're not included in the show, but you can find them online. It's the star, the moon and the star with the moonstone in the middle of the pendant. So that will give you an idea on that. All right, let's see what else we got here. Oh, blue fluorite. You know, we were talking about earlier about healing and things flowing right in our lives. The blue fluorite is going to help us do that. Fluorite helps everything flow right. And here's a beautiful blue pendant set in sterling silver, comes with a chain. You know, fluorite, you'll see it in green and purple. You will see it in blue sometimes, but this beautiful faceted blue necklace. And then I have some other pieces. I'm not sure if this one's online. I know if you're interested, just let us know. I have a square one. There is the one that we just shown. I picked all these up, got some great prices because I bought quite a few of them. Here's a smaller one. The blue fluorite helps reduce the power of outside influences and encourages us to take control of our own lives. It helps us make decisions, to create practical systems so we can stay stable and grounded. And it also helps with spiritual awakenings. If you're going on any spiritual retreats, any sweat lodges, any type of spiritual work that you're doing, by wearing this necklace or wearing fluorite, you may have flashes of insight or light, because that's what fluorite helps draw. It helps you draw from the higher realms. All right. Then remember, I just want to say it again. If you're just tuning in, we still have the gem, shooting star, and we have the Gem Sisters duo, the Moldavite and the Libyan desert glass together, where you're going to save $40. You can buy them individually, or you can buy the pack like that, and you'll save $40 on the duo. If you decide you want to get a shooting star necklace, if you purchase the duo, you can get an upcharge for only $50 of any one that's available. Okay. Or you can buy them all separate. It's up to you. Brazilian rock crystal. This is considered to be a mystical gemstone because Brazilian rock crystal, obviously from Brazil, you'll see it right there. This is how big it is. It's gorgeous. We only have 2 of these. It helps heal wounds and protect the wearer from disease. It's been regarded the stone of spirituality and psychic empowerment. It improves mental powers, mental clarity, creativity, and memory. But it's absolutely gorgeous. I love it. So it's kind of a substantial stone. It's a pretty big stone. This one will come with a chain. I'm not sure the other one does, but we could probably find one if you want one. Rock crystal from Brazil is used for meditation a lot and other therapies. It has a purifying effect. We've already talked about the meteorite pendants. The blue topaz ring. The blue topaz ring. These are dainty, little, genuine blue topaz rings. They're set in sterling silver, and they have CZs around them. Wish they were diamonds, but if they were diamonds, they'd be a lot more money. So you can see how dainty that is, how pretty that is. You get it right in the camera. So the blue topaz ring. There's a better picture of it. Greg will bring it up. Remember, it's a dainty stone. So if you're more of a dainty stone lover, there you go. It's right next to the moldavite. And it's a very, very pretty blue too. There you go. It's a better fit. Blue topaz helps improve communication and self-expression. It helps with inner peace and mental stability. It helps lift the gift that you have. If you have any intuitive gifts, it helps magnify that gift when you wear it. And it helps travelers, businessmen, businesswomen, people that are traveling for business. It helps protect them from danger. And the Herkimer diamond, I wanted to mention that because that's going to come with your moldavite ring. Okay, you can see it's actually a Herkimer diamond mined from Herkimer, New York, and then set in with the moldavite. And it's called the stone of attunement. It cuts out blockages. My hair is just a mess since I've been bending down and forth and backward and all over. And it helps guide you in the right directions. Helps find a home in your body. Helps you to find a home in your body. It helps with visions, tapping into your clairvoyant capabilities, and it brings you the healing energy of the Herkimer diamond into your life. It's a stone of clarity. So I think where the Herkimer really shines is when you're working in spiritual pursuits and you're trying to raise your vibration, but combine that with the moldavite ring, and if you can, wear it on your middle finger if you can, or your index finger. Middle or index finger is going to be your best bet for that. Okay, I want to remind everybody before we close, I'm going to take some questions, but I want to remind everybody to sign up for the free Minnesota event if you're from that area or a neighboring state for Mother's Day weekend. It's our gift to you, and you can give that as a gift to a group of ladies that you love and moms and sisters and aunts or your best friends or wives. Go ahead and join us for the whole weekend or even one day. Sign up for my free newsletter. I'm going to be doing a newsletter tonight. It'll be out tomorrow. You want to make sure you get that. Make sure that you come and see us in Saginaw. If you have any questions about any jewelry, you can after this show, or if you're watching the replay, you can always email Debbie Harden, my assistant. Debbie will put her email address in the link here if you have any questions. But remember, quantities are limited. I know a lot of things have already sold. Now I'll open this to questions. Does anybody have any questions on any of the stones? Melinda, I don't think you missed the link for the Moldavite with the pyramid. It should still be on there unless all 7 of them have sold. Greg, can you see if all 7 have sold of the pyramid? Yes, Tabitha, you can just buy the webinar with the millionaire. For the millionaire mark, you can purchase that separate. It's $49. If you purchase all 3 webinars, it's $98. So you get all 3 webinars for just a little bit more. But if you just want the millionaire webinar, you certainly can. Do we have any of those left, Greg?
Yeah, we have 6 of these.
Okay, so we still have one of those, Melinda, if you want them. The cucumber jasper, I have some information on that. That is and we only have
sell already.
Oh, did it sell?
Yeah.
Okay. Julie, if you bought the cucumber jasper, private message me and I'll send you my notes on it. Or whoever bought the cucumber jasper, I'll send you my notes on it. Okay. Am I late to the party? Any hematite left? I don't even think we showed the hematite, Sonata, but you can watch the replay and see what's left. We have a lot of really cool stuff that we didn't. Which stone will help anxiety? The blue stone, the fluorite, the blue fluorite would be very helpful with that. The blue topaz. Trying to think what else that we had in tonight's show. The tourmalated quartz will help with that as well. It's a very protective stone. Gina, hi Gina, I have a different question. How often should we replace the sand and Palo Santo in your spirit trap? Once a year. Once a year. Oh, Julie, okay, yeah, get with me and I'll send you a little thing on it. Debbie or I will. But congratulations, that's one of a kind. I've never seen the cucumber jasper anywhere, and I bought it from a guy in Tucson, and he was going to keep it. And I said, well, I really, really want it. I was actually going to keep it for myself. And I thought, I'll put it up and see if somebody wants it first. Where do I get a purple tea light? Just go to the dollar store. They have all those different colors of candles. Just get a purple tea light. If you got the selenite candle holder, if you purchase that from me tonight, you can always just pick up those tea lights real cheap at like a $5 below or something. Any other questions?
No, that's all we have right now.
All right, everybody. Thanks for joining us live. If you are watching us in the replay, make sure that you order and make sure that you sign up for my newsletter, Star Scopes. It's free because we have any other free events. Those will be listed in there first, and you'll have free access to ordering and things. And remember, we hope to see you on some of our travels this summer. I have Thomas John coming back in April and October this year to do some shows with me. So make sure that you keep an eye out for that. And I want to thank Greg for helping us out tonight. Thank you so much, Greg, for all the hard work that you do.
Oh, it's my pleasure.
And also thank you, Miss Debbie Harden, for all the hard work that you do. She's out there in webland somewhere on Facebook. But we will see everybody at some point in our travels. We're here on Facebook. Have a wonderful night, everybody.